Hi everyone, Karen here from Holistic Essentials Therapy and Consulting, bringing to you this week's spiritual insights and forecast for Monday the 5th of August through to Sunday the 11th of August 2019. As I was tuning in today to record this forecast for you, and of course asking my beautiful guides and helpers what they would like for me to actually bring through for you all for this week ahead. And I've been guided to do a healing transmission for you all. Of course, I am an Ascension Reiki Master Teacher, and the difference between Ascension Reiki and the traditional Usui Reiki, and of course we combine both of those, is the Ascension Reiki brings through lost Atlantean information, which has been downloaded and channeled, and of course that includes the lost element of the angelic realm. And so as an Ascension Reiki practitioner, I work with the angelic realm, my healing guides, healing angels, my guardian angels, and of course the ascended masters and archangels. And so I've been guided to bring forth to you for this week ahead a short healing that I will be transmitting to you. So I have already activated and switched on, and I'm currently channeling that healing energy now. So if you would like to go through this process with me to receive the healing that is being transmitted and downloaded to you at this time, and so just placing your hand on your heart chakra. Of course, the moment that you place your hand on your heart chakra, you're activating your heart chakra and you're connecting to your heart on a deeper level. And this is the space in which we are wanting to live our lives from. The intelligence of our heart is beyond anything else, beyond the ego mind, beyond the mind. And of course, the heart is the doorway to our soul. And this is where we can hear our intuition and hear the voice of our soul, is through the deep connection to our hearts. So feeling that beautiful pressure of your hand against your heart. And as you follow the flow of your breath in and out of your body, holding your awareness on the rise and fall of your chest beneath your hand. And as you say in your mind, or you may wish to say this out loud, I am open to receiving all healing, downloads and upgrades available to me on all levels at this time. And so it is. And while you're focusing on your breath, visualizing your heart open to receive all healing that I am currently transmitting to you right now. You are a divine spark of light, a cell in the belly of the universe that is connected to everything and all. You are just as important to the divine Mother, Father, God as is the planets, the stars, the cosmos, everything. You are not lost. You are held always in the loving arms of the divine. You are perfect and whole just as you are. There are angels above you, below you, either side of you, in front of you and behind you, who walk with you on your journey and light the way of your path ahead. constantly streaming healing, loving light to you always. As you bring your awareness back to the rise and fall of your chest with each breath that you take, feeling that gentle pressure of your hand against your chest, and giving a thought of thanks and gratitude to the beautiful angelic hosts of light who have surrounded you throughout this healing transmission. I hope that that serves you well. Thank you very much. Thank you. So for this week, I'm always drawn to, and I absolutely adore, Rebecca Campbell's beautiful cards. And as I was asking also for what is the energy for the week ahead, what can we expect? And what came to me was, this is very much about the feminine, the divine feminine, and really allowing ourselves to get back in touch with our feminine energy. And so that really is where in our lives, so we're being asked next week, where in my life can I soften? Where in my life can I bring in more loving energy and compassion and kindness? Where in my being can I soften? And by that I mean in your reactions. How are you reacting to situations? Are you reacting harshly? And if you are reacting harshly, then where can you soften within that reaction? So coming back to the breath before you respond, placing your hand on your heart chakra, and it doesn't have to be a obvious heart activation. I love to prayer pose. I always will connect to my heart through that, place my hand on my chest. But if I'm in public, or if I'm in a situation where I'm wanting to connect to my heart quickly, is I just gently, I don't know if you can see it, I just gently touch my heart chakra. I just touch it with the intention I'm activating my heart. And so then what you can say to yourself is, how can I soften in this moment? Where can I be softer in this moment? What would love have me do? And of course, if you think about the energy of love, that is a beautiful example of the perfection of divine balance of masculine and feminine energy. And so what it will do for you, and it's not a weakness, being soft, being vulnerable, embracing the feminine energy is not a weakness. In fact, the patriarchal has squashed the matriarch and the divine feminine for how many thousands of years, purely because they were very aware of how powerful the collective is, the feminine, the female collective. Now that's not just for women, because there are so many people on the planet today, regardless of their sexual orientation, that connect or represent themselves as feminine. And so we've been squashed for thousands of years because they knew how powerful we would be as a collective if we were allowed and had the space and the freedom to express our own divine feminine nature. So there is power beyond anything we could ever imagine in connecting to the divine energy. Now that is Mother Earth. Mother Earth is beautiful, divine, feminine energy. We are creators, that is divine feminine energy. And there is a place for the masculine energy. And so it's about bringing forth this coming week is about helping to balance the imbalance of too much masculine energy within your nervous system, within your being, within your body. So the focus for next week is to reconnect to that feminine energy. So my intention for the cards, obviously this week, is what is it that we can do to support the feminine, to support bringing in that feminine energy and allowing ourselves to become softer in all that we do. How can we soften within ourselves, within our mental mind activity, within our reactions, within our thought processes and our bodies and our energy fields. So for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, beautiful, gorgeous. I love this. I think this is a popular one. I feel that this has come up the other week. The ever unfolding rose, cracked open, it's happening for you, not to you. And so the message for you for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday in relation to this card and how it can support you in softening is, I'm being shown specifically when people react to you or people respond to you in a way that is edgy and harsh. And I do not condone abusive relationships. If you are in an abusive relationship, I highly recommend you seek immediate assistance to remove yourself from that. This is more just where, so many people in the world today are quite angry and they're stressed and they're anxious. And as we are all highly sensitive beings, and you all are if you're here watching this, and natural empaths, then it can feel as though the strings of our guitars are so taut, and each time somebody comes into our awareness, it can feel like a twang, and it's like, ugh. And so the way to assist you in softening while still being energetically safe in those environments is to recognize that when people are like that around you, 99% of the time it's actually not about you, and everything to do with what is going on internally in their own world, in their own mind, in their own bodies. And so with this, it's happening for you. When anyone comes into our awareness, it is an opportunity for there to be a beautiful spiritual union of recognizing the divine in another. There is an opportunity for you to be both the teacher and the student. And so recognize in that moment, okay, this is not about me. And then touch your heart center and say those words, how may I be softer in this situation? How may I be more compassionate, more loving? How would love respond to this situation? And then in the moment that you do that, you're actually, because it's the ego mind that will catch on to and latch on to the idea and the story that it is about you and that it's happening to you. And just say, what is the learning opportunity in this moment? Now, if you can become softer within, if you can breathe into that essence of love and bring in the divine feminine, then you will be able to remove yourself energetically from that person's energy or that situation's energy. And then you will be able to respond intuitively to what it is that person actually needs or what you need. And so every situation that is coming to you for you to have the opportunity to bring more love into that situation, to bring the divine feminine into all that you are, because that is a strength. The need to defend can only come from the ego mind. It is only the ego mind that believes that it is under attack. And it is love that recognizes and knows that there is only love and that you are beyond that ego mind fear in any situation. And so that may be I'm sorry that you're feeling that way. What do you need to resolve that? And then you're taking that responsibility away from yourself. What do you need to do in order to resolve that? And then you're putting it back for them to be empowered to resolve an issue for themselves. It's also an opportunity for you on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to look at what is happening around you, and also the learnings. What are the learnings that I've received? When your conscious mind can take the learnings from a situation, then you are able to release the emotion of that attachment to that situation from your body, and you are able to let go of that situation and then grow from that in order to move and evolve into a more loving, kind, compassionate human being without the baggage that we all carry around with us. So it's a wonderful opportunity to release any past emotional baggage, is to recognize the learnings in all of the situations that have occurred. And I love this too. They're not letting me move off this just yet. I love this beautiful rose, which is really, for me, is bringing my attention to the heart chakra. And it's that beautiful heart chakra that's opening and blooming and growing and evolving in love. And I just think that is a pure example of the divine feminine rising within you. So for Thursday and Friday, the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? I love this. And this is really a carry-on from what we've just talked about for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And so to support bringing in the feminine energy for this week ahead and for us to come into alignment with that, then for Thursday and Friday, you are being asked to look at situations that have occurred in your life that you are still holding on to, that you are still telling the story of, that is still the feelings of hurt and pain are still within your body. And so again, coming back to your heart chakra, and as that person, place, or situation arises, then bringing in the energy of love. So as you connect and breathe into your heart center, connecting to your natural state of being, which is love. So you're connecting to your true nature when you connect to your heart center. And then asking the question, how is this serving my highest good to continue to hold on to this? And saying, thank you, Divine Mother, Father God, Mother Earth, Father Sky, angels, my guardian angels, and my heart, and my true soul self, for providing me with the strength that I require at this time to witness, observe, and recognize the learnings, the positive learnings in this situation for me. Because as a soul, I have orchestrated these situations for my soul's highest growth. And I now detach myself, cut all cords. I release this situation, person or place. You no longer serve my highest good. So for Saturday and Sunday, your guidance is divinely guided, Akasha. And Akasha really, that really triggers within me the Akashic records. And the Akashic records are a filing system, I guess, is really what I've been shown in all of my meditations and my journeys, my soul journeys, has been this amazing, endless, ancient, beautiful, thousands and thousands of books lining shelves that are so high, and everybody's experience of their own Akashic record will be unique to yourself, or perhaps there is a theme, a similar theme. And so what that represents is all of our lifetimes, all of our learnings, everything that we've experienced as a soul since we have come to exist and be. We are eternal beings. And so those learnings are eternally, I guess, held for our souls to continue to grow and evolve, because it is always about the continuous expansion, the continuous evolution, the continuous learning and love, and how can we always come back to our true nature. And so you are being beautifully, lovingly guided in any situation, not just for next week, by your soul self or your higher self, by the loving energy of the divine, your guardian angels, and your guides and helpers. And so what I do is I always visualize and imagine that, and of course, because I am clairvoyant, I can sense and see my beautiful healing angels and my guardian angels and my guides and helpers and my loved ones in spirit who are around me, supporting me on my journey. And they are also beautiful doorways and portals for assistance. And so what you are receiving intuitively, those gut feelings, those vibes, those visions that you may be having, the dreams that you are having at this moment, are absolutely being guided to you, delivered. I can't speak, I'm saying the two words together. They are being delivered to you by your higher self, your soul self. And so you're being asked to come into that beautiful heart space and to really drop deeply into your heart. The deeper that you can drop into your heart, the more the stillness you will experience, the more present moment you will experience, and the louder your guidance will be. So I hope that serves you well. As always, I love to receive your feedback and hear your thoughts on your weekly guidance and forecast. And I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful week. As always, please be kind and gentle with yourself. Namaste, blessed be. Thank you. Bye.